Hello there. I'm back for the one more round before I head out of the city. If my hands will hold up for it. I'm just finding this now that we're on the move, now that we're meeting tougher monsters, now that we're playing properly again instead of just sort of stalemated on an endless loop of levels. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit again. I mean, I still was enjoying it even during that period, but it definitely had a feeling of no end in sight. And while the end, I think, is still some ways away, undeniably, I can't say it's no longer in sight. I mean, again, we still could easily be killed. I'm aware of the fact that there are, you could call it a cheap death. I don't know if it's cheap or not, but I'm aware of the fact that we could get hit by a breath weapon of a certain dragon. I know for sure. Again, an ancient multi-hued dragon. I don't know if a green dragon could do it. But I know for a fact that one of these dragons could, in theory, breathe from off-screen, literally from off-screen, and kill me instantly. But it's not likely to happen right now, I don't think. I should be careful, though. I should be doing things like, again, I shouldn't be resting in front of open hallways and that kind of thing, because that just increases the odds that I get nailed from something that I can't protect against. There's another young dragon or something. There's a lot of dragons here, and that's okay. Or a mature dragon or something. Because they are worth good experience. They're worth good treasure. What is it? Young black dragon. Let's do a Shift X. And we'll just run in and try and kill it quickly. Just want to get it back to the center of the room more. So if it drops stuff, there's a better chance it'll drop the stuff that I can pick up. Oh well. I mean, it did, but nothing... That's right, I also lose wisdoms from last time. Nothing terribly exciting there that dropped. But hey, if we keep meeting dragons on this frequency, maybe it is true that the potions we are after are more commonly generated, in terms of just generated on the dungeon floor, at 1250 than they are, say, here. But if we're killing more monsters that drop more items here, if that's true, and they're, likely-ish to drop, potions of stat increase, then maybe coming down here earlier would have been a good idea. I don't know. That's the problem with being somewhat unfamiliar with a game like this, and I don't think I'll ever become super familiar with it, because, I may play again someday. Even if I win it, I may play again someday as a mage, just to get the flip side of the coin, and because I really enjoy it. But to be perfectly honest, with all of the variants of Moria that exist, and then Angband, and all of the variants of Angband that exist, not to mention the countless other roguelikes there are, not to mention the fact that I don't only play roguelikes. As you know, I've got some State of Decay 2 going on right now. When I can handle a mouse better, I'd like to get back into Civilization. I love those things, those games. When you consider all this, it's not likely I'll do a lot more Moria game playing after this playthrough. I mean, but who knows, right? I can't forecast the future. What if I wake up one day with just a hell of a craving? I can't deny that in the few weeks preceding me making these recordings, me starting these recordings, I mean, it's been, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe 6 or 7 weeks at this point that I've been playing this particular run-through with recording with you guys. But in the weeks preceding that, I did play multiple games. A couple as a mage and died early, and then a couple as a paladin and made it what I considered at the time to be pretty far. I mean, clearly not pretty far by definition at this point. I don't know what keys to press to Control C? Nope. We pressed a key once that brought up the high score list. I don't know what accidental key combo I pressed that did that. Otherwise, I would right now check out the difference in scores. But I think my highest score previous was something in the I'll carry that. Something in the area of What can we drop to carry this? Because that's really, really valuable. Wing of Searching. Keep that on hand in case our stats get drained. What the fuck was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying, guys. But yeah, I had a couple of. How the hell did I get over there? I see. Oh, nice. It's a couple of times we found potions under these loose rocks. No, quaff. Intelligence. That's all right. Help us use our staves and wands a little more safely. Yeah, I played with a couple of other Forest White, nothing. A couple of other paladins who reached like character level 20 and that kind of stuff, which is really all I expected to do with this run. So yeah, I mean, and I kept playing because every time I died, I was like, fuck, that was fun though. It was so much fun. I wanted to play again. I felt an urge. It is very addictive. Roguelikes as a whole, I find, are, for me, the most addictive gameplay format there is. And with obvious reasons. You can play them again and again because they regenerate. They're always different. And the cycle of gameplay is, you know, risk and reward. It's constantly, you know, you're gaining new things that make you more powerful, and you immediately see the impact of that in the game. Things that were hard get easy, and things that didn't exist yet suddenly appear in the mix and are hard. And it's just a really rewarding. Still got 2 scrolls of Identify. I'm not going to leave yet. I might go down another level. We're not meeting anything yet that is like so devastating that I feel we need to stall out on this level. We're not going to go super deep. I don't want to risk hitting a trap door and falling into the Balrog level or anything like that. I think we would probably stop at 2,000 would be about as deep as I would go. Unless I looked up, what did that say? Okay. Unless I looked up online and it said, like, you know, some of these potions we are looking for are more commonly found deeper or something. There's some stuff to the southwest. Yes, I know there's a staircase right there. I'm kind of tempted to just take it. But in the interest of being thorough, explore that, and we'll go southwest. Via which direction? There's another dragon up there. Let's go face it. A lot of fucking dragons. I like it. I'm gonna switch to my longsword, spring around the corner, and kill this guy. PBH, just in case he does his breath weapon. Excellent. Lose intelligence, we're not using that. Alright, switch back to my other weapon. What is this guy? Brown Scorpion, we do not want to face him head on, he can drain our strength. Fuck. Let's rest again. And PCE. Yeah, definitely feeling the effects of my wrist here today. Urgh. This is 100% for sure my last playthrough today, and obviously I'm not playing tomorrow because I'll be out of town. I probably won't play the day after that, although I get back the day after that. But I won't be back till nighttime, and I doubt I'll be hopping back onto a game at that point. Not ruling it out, though. I'm bringing my iPad for the actual trip. The train ride to Niagara Falls. So I can get some hot brogue action in on the train. That should be fun. Unless my wrist bugs me again, in which case I'll be reading. and watching the scenery roll by. Oh, here's a little spot to investigate. I love Niagara Falls. I shot a film there about, fuck, I'm old, like 10 years ago. Oh, son of a bitch, PBB away from this thing. During which time I lived in Niagara Falls for about, oh fuck, how long? Maybe 2 months while we were shooting. So I really fell in love with that city during the duration. I'm looking forward to going back to not just see the sights, and obviously not just see our screening or Comic-Con or any of it, but also, frankly, to revisit some past sites from when I shot that previous film. Hoping I'll be able to get back to where one of the sets was, just to revisit. Mature red. All right, PBH again. Shift X. Granted, I should be fighting this guy in a bigger room, but it's not with this level of monster. It's not worth trying to lead it, because that's just asking for me to get breathed on. There we go. Oh, another muscle restoration. That's good. Don't need that one. That's very specific. Shift X back to this so we can detect. Let's rest here. PCE again. Can we go northeast to get him? No, I guess not. Let's try and get up to that vampire if we can. What is it? Just a regular vampire. I can go kill it head on. Potion of ugliness. That's no good. Whoa, if this thing had been a higher level monster, I'd have been really regretful. Drop V. Eat F. Just to get some food in our belly. Alright, he dropped treasure right through the doors somehow. I guess he's a ghost. He was probably standing on the door, to be honest. Another W. There's a lot of tough monsters here, like monsters that I instinctively fear here. I don't know what kind of W that is. Let's see where it is. Let's just wait here. There it is. Grave White. We can again take it on, no problem. Still worth almost 300 experience, which is not terrible. When you consider we need 140,000 or something, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I shouldn't be doing it from that direction anyway. We know from experience we should do it from this direction so we can blast whatever's on the other side if there isn't anything on the other side. There's not in this case. Fuck. This is surprisingly not a room. Sure feels like a room. Feels big. Oh, come on. Jesus. I don't know if you... Ooh. See, now here's the thing. I don't know what kind of D that is. I could rush at it, but if it's a fucking ancient multi-hued dragon, and I rush at it and it suddenly wakes up and breathes, I'm dead. Let's see if we can sneak around the side and get to it. Maybe I can even tunnel. Let's try this. Nope. Maybe we can come out a different way. Come on. WV. Oh, it's fucking cursed. Alright, we gotta cast. I pray. C? No. Peruse C. Peruse B. Remove curse. I don't know if you're... I guess we have cast that. P, B, G. Now we want to wield V. There you go. Nah, for Christ's sake. Wield. U. Drop V. We don't need that. Let's see if there's an alternate way around. There's not. Fuck. Alright. Drop V. But if we wield T. Fuck off! What is going on there? Hey. Having trouble with the wield. I'm sorry to lose my temper. Alright, let's wield T. PAA. PAA. It's right up here. This is scary. Just in case, let's cast PBH. Step in. PAE. What is it? It is an ancient... This is the single monster in the entire game that we have been warned to avoid. That if we wake that up, it literally, if it decides to breathe poison gas, for sure, we're instantly dead. I am not taking it on. I'm getting the fuck out of here now. Matter of fact, the first staircase I see up, I am getting the fuck out of here. We met one, though. That's pretty exciting just to know that we did that at all. Rest. Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, I mean, well, they can be killed, clearly. Jesus Christ. PCE. The risk is so huge. Because one wrong move and you're instantly dead. No matter how high you are. Even if you had 600 health, which I don't, I would still be instantly dead. With no way to defend against it. So the general moral of that story is do the PAAs regularly. And make sure there are no fucking... If there are capital Ds, you approach them cautiously. Until you know what it is. We know for a fact we can take a lot of ancient red. We've taken an ancient black, we've taken an ancient white, we've taken an ancient red. We could take an ancient blue now. I don't know for sure if we could take an ancient green. But I know for a fact we can't necessarily take an ancient multi-hued. So let's not try. Eat F. Just to get rid of the... Or just to get some health in us. Some food in us, pardon me. I'm going to keep heading west. Seems like a good way to get away from that dragon. There's a lich of some sort. That could be a lich king or something. That could be good. Yes, that could be terrifying and dangerous, but it could also be great. Let's see what we can do about it. We got lucky with an emperor lich a long time ago. We survived that, so I am banking on the notion. Let's try PCB ahead. Nothing. Let's rest. No, don't rest ever in front of a door like that. Rest. There it is. It's a king lich. What do we know about it? We know nothing about it. Can it move as fast as I can? No. So I can hit it once and back off. Hit it once and back off. Hit it once. Sorry, I know I'm talking myself through this, but I don't want to fuck this up. Alright. Let's see what that was worth. Not an Emperor Lich, but a King Lich. Still worth 1569. That ain't bad. 1570-ish. And it dropped some silver. Dropped an iron helm that we'll carry for now. And we will drop T for a second. Eat F. Pick this up. Okay. There's plenty to be found here, guys. Plenty of... you know what? Let's. This is worth detecting, I think. Just +2. We don't want that at all. Worth detecting because at least it lets us drop an item. Don't rest in front of a door, dude. PAA, PAF, PAG, PCE. Yeah, from all the warnings I've received online, and not received directly, nobody's talked to me directly about this game, but in just perusing blogs and that kind of thing about the game, and there aren't anywhere near as many as there would be about, say, Angbang, but there are some. Everybody's like, don't go near a fucking ancient multi-hued if you can avoid it. You really shouldn't take it on. If you are going to take it on, they give you tips as to how, but they all emphasize that you just shouldn't in the first place. So I see no reason to tempt fate. They all warn that literally it's a bigger threat than the Balrog is. I suppose we could blow potions of invulnerability, and maybe that would help us, I don't know. But I'm not gonna, because we need those for... Alright, let's see if this is a... We're gonna head back to the surface in a minute. There you go, fuck man. It's slay animal though. If that was slay evil or something, that'd be great. Plus 17 motherfucking damage. Plus 17 damage. That's incredible. But I don't need it. Eat. F. Eat F. For food. Don't want that. Let's drop that. Drop L. We'll head back to the surface very soon. Like, I'm not going to go to a new level. When I'm done exploring this level, / not going back to the east side of the screen, I will, I'll just teleport back, restore, or what do you call it, recall back. Just wanted to go up and explore this quickly without going the long way. Felt like it'd be a pain in the ass to go the long way. Yeah, slay animal would give at least double damage, maybe triple damage, I don't know, to animals. But we don't have there's no animals we're facing right now that I'm like, oh my god, that's what we really need. And plus 17 damage, of course, would be good for anything. But I mean, the current weapon I have is plus 11 damage, so it's only 6 more in terms of the plus. It can inherently do a little more, 3 to 18 instead of 3 to 12. So potentially up to 12 more damage than this thing. But it won't let us see invisible stuff. And unlike the longsword of Slay Evil, it's not going to do double damage against evil things, which is useful against dragons. So I think we're better off with the combo we have. Fuck. What is it now? Wield S. Gets confusing, man. You're carrying multiple weapons. Still a little unshocked to see our first ancient multi-hued dragon, and that kind of freaked me out. Let's do some detection work. And protection work. Little dragon. I'm going to switch right now to the longsword. There's probably nothing invisible over here, given there's nothing evil over here. PBH. I should have done that before I rounded the corner. I didn't do it because I'm like, well, what if it's an acid-breathing dragon, and that won't help us, but for the sake of a few mana points, I should have done it preemptively, just in case it was something it would help against, you know? A lot of dragons in general, eh? I've lost track of how many we've killed so far on this level. Ugh. Fuck, I'm sorry. Drop. For God's sakes. Drop O. Sorry, I was getting confused about some stuff there. as we get deeper, I've mentioned this before, but we really should be doing the PAA every single time the screen changes, even if it's back into territory we've explored before, because an ancient multi-hued dragon could have spawned where we previously were, and we could just go waltzing around a corner and blam, dead. And this 70-ish hours of gameplay would be flushed down the toilet. Instantly. BH. Switch. PCB East. I love that we're meeting a lot of matures now. They're worth at least decent experience. I mean, a mature multi-hued is still worth a lot, 1900. But even red, 1569, green, 1200, blue, 13. I mean, it's good stuff. Oh, shit. What is this? We killed one of them before. We don't know anything about its attack. Let's not find out anything about its attack. Oh, is it evil? We don't know. PAA. It's not evil, so let's switch back to our normal sword. Matter of fact, let's wield that claymore. Just for a minute. I still get 3 attacks with it. Alright, let's wield back our one that lets us see invisible people. Gotta remember I have that scroll of teleport level. We don't want to carry that around indefinitely, but definitely no way onward here, eh? PAG? No. You know what, let's go through the fucking wall. I don't feel like going all the way around. Sadly, this will be faster. Ugh. I hate the fact that I mean, again, we could rename Wilson to 1 or something. That would let us switch automatically every time we needed to, but I don't think it's a wise. Well, that's not wise. It's a. I like having it named Wilson. I don't want to do that unless I have to. Vampire and an S. A skeleton. And a chest. Great. Explosion. And for some reason a dragon appeared next to it. Me, I don't know what that was about. Let's drop O. Pick this up, carry it to the surface in case it's something awesome. Shit. Normal speed. Excellent. That's a new wand, man. We gotta carry that. Drop. Do we have any more? No, we don't. I'm gonna drop the javelin, because to be perfectly honest, no matter what kind of javelin it is, I'm not gonna use it. I like the fact that it's magic, but even if it's fucking Holy Avenger, with the 1 to 4 damage is gonna turn me off. Also, I don't know if you throw those or what. Let's do PCE. I also wanted to look up this again. King Vampire? No, it was Master Vampire. 721. PCB. Oh, we're just past the 30-minute mark too. Eat F. Now here's the deal. Normally, I know I put forth the idea that we should stay on a level. We shouldn't end a level. Given I may watch the video again before I play again. There's some logic in saying I shouldn't teleport back to town before I end this playthrough. You know? Is that the was that the same dragon? I don't think so, right? Alright, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go investigate. This is gonna be a slightly longer one again. Just because there's a wraith or something coming this way too. Jesus Christ. There are some monsters that need to be dealt with. Oh, fuck, I'm kind of trapped here. PCE. Another wraith. So that is level... Fuck. I've killed one of them before. It's worth a good chunk of fucking experience, but how fast does it move? Normal speed, so I can attack it once. Back off. Attack it once. Shit. Okay, I got it. Yeah, it's gonna be a slightly longer episode, guys. Sorry. You know what? Let's go rest somewhere. Fuck. PCE. PAA. That dragon is still there. In case it's not the Ancient Multitude. We are also going to return to town before I end this video, is what I was trying to say. Because there is an Ancient Multitude here, and if I forget about that...